Okay, I dried it. There's still one little spot. And I'm going to tell you right now, do not move forward. Do not go forward until every little tiny area is dry. If you do, you're going to have a spread, a blotchy space. So I'm going to dry it some more. Be patient. Okay, about this hot press paper, it's fair from Hobby Lobby. It's fair. It's okay for this. If I'm going to do a show enough painting, I'm going to use 300-pound arches, and I can't think of the other brand, but there are two brands of 300-pound hot press paper that I use. I use hot press because there's no telling what I'm going to do on it. I may draw on it. I may, and I just to be sure that I know I have all the avenues covered, I use hot press paper. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I moved from light to dark. If you follow my blog about the secret garden, you'll understand that light to dark is a major theme with me. And my watercolors move from light to dark. I think that's interesting. I don't know which came first, the chicken or the egg. But anyway, so the next darkest color is this, look at this gorgeous color. This is a true pink. Opus. Da Vinci Opus watercolor. And notice that the less water in a paint, the more saturated the paint is. So anyway, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this Opus pink. Now let me tell you about Opus. It is not cadmium red light. It's not cadmium red medium. It is not cadmium red dark. The cadmium reds tend toward orange. This Opus pink tends toward purple. And as we go along, I'm not going to burden you with too much information. Little information goes a long way sometimes. But never the two shall meet. And I'll tell you about that. That's one of the reasons I'm able to keep my watercolors vibrant, is I know what I can do and what I can't do. Okay, here, I'm gonna come down here, and I'm trying to kind of go around, not the first yellow is sort of a glaze. Now I'm kind of going down and making a little darker glaze, because this jar is primarily blue or purple. It's not pink. I see pink in the background that's shining through the bottle, and that's the trick about. You think, well, that's going to be easy. Well, actually, painting a jar is one of the hardest things you can do, because you have to paint not only what's there, but what's behind there, the setup. So it's a challenge, but it's something we can handle. You gotta start somewhere. If you don't like it, this paper's cheap, throw it away. And you buy Da Vinci paint, you'll have plenty to throw it away, that away too. So what I'm doing, now let me tell you something. Yellow's the lightest paint. White is the true light in watercolor paper. And I've already kind of made a mistake, because when I was trying to make a point a while ago, I kind of got into one of my areas that I should have left that totally white. But anyway, one of the themes for today is, you made a mistake, so what? Live with it. Now, I kind of have this set up. Let's see what happens if I come in here and add a little cobalt blue. Cobalt blue is one of the lightest colors of blue. Ooh, that's very intense. But what you're going to find out is that you need to apply your watercolors a little darker than you want them to end. Maybe not that dark. That may be a mistake. Holy cow, what are we going to do? We keep making mistakes. But understand now, I hadn't painted in probably 2 years. So let me make a few mistakes today. Let me learn from my mistakes and let me start again tomorrow. But if you quit now, guess what? You're not going to learn. You're not going to learn anything for tomorrow. Okay. Now down here, I keep a little spritzer of water, and I don't even see my blue spritzer of water right now. But I'm going to use this yellow water if it'll come out. I hadn't used this spritzer of water for probably 3 years. Yeah, it's working. Let me see if I can get it more delicate. Okay, it's actually a little bit much, but anyway. I need a delicate spray of water. Another mistake. Holy cow, how am I going to live? I will. I'll make it. Figure out where it needs to go. Move it a little bit with your brush and some more water. Leave some white. Don't go whole hog. Soften some edges with water and your brush. Now I'm going to tell you about another, one of the main tools in my two of the main tools. One is paper towel, not because of cleanup, but also because of cleanup. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull some of that out of there. The other power tool I have are Q-tips. That one has something on it because that's like a paper towel on steroids. I can actually paint with that. But you gotta know when to hold and know when to fold them. When they get nasty, throw it away. Don't just keep pushing that thing onward. I'm able to kind of erase a little bit, if you want to call it that. Move the paint somewhere else. Now this is where I a lot of times just want to say, holy moly, this is the worst thing I think I've ever seen. I want to quit. But no, we're not doing that. This is our mistake to make mistakes. In fact, I've quit for years at a time because I've made too many mistakes and I can't take it. I can't take any more mistakes. But anyway, okay, let me let that dry. And then let's see what we got here. Beginning to see the taste.